January 21st. Forgive me if I'm a bit panty. I just did a sustained shoveling stint outside for the seniors. Jana, is that pronounced properly, from TikTok? Let's take a look at the WEF penetration, World Economic Forum penetration into Canada. We'll start federally. Justin Trudeau graduated the Young Global Leaders Program, class of 2005. You may have seen the clip from Klaus Schwab at Harvard where he was saying he's most proud of the young Justin Trudeau, and he knows for a fact that 50%, more than 50% of his cabinet have been penetrated. Last time I looked, 74% of Liberal federal ministers were and are WEF members. There's been some shuffling since. If you care to check that clip, just Google Klaus Schwab at Harvard in 2019. 3/4 of the cabinet ministers, yes, are WEF members. Melanie Joly is included in that number. She's our Minister of Foreign Affairs. I did an extensive video on her, listing her whole Young Global Leaders program, curriculum, attendance, etc. And I have the receipts for all of these. The Melanie Joly video explains it very clearly as I list sources in that video. For example, I'm not going to list sources here, there's too many. Jagmeet Singh, class of 2016. Oh, so he was a classmate of Melanie Joly's. Freeland, 2015 or 16 as well. She sits on the board of trustees at the World Economic Forum. Her two top aides are WEF members. I've researched the PMO, the Prime Minister's office. It's infested. It's not just Gerald Butts. Our Attorney General, our Governor General, Mary Simon. Yeah, the recently placed head of our armed forces, Jenny Carignan, if that's pronounced properly. Not the last round of Senate appointees of Trudeau's, but the round previous. 12 of 17 of them were our WEF members. Our Canadian pension plan, over $600 billion. It's in the World Economic Forum's hands. Should you care to research that, you'll find it so. And the two head honchos who manage the fund, Young Global Leaders Program graduates and WEF members. Our major banks in Canada, they're corporate sponsors and or partners with the World Economic Forum. And if you research, I have, most of the CEOs and chairmen of the boards of these banks, Bank of Montreal, etc. Yeah, they're Young Global Leaders Program graduates. Catherine Tate, just retiring as head of the CBC, the government-funded propaganda department. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yeah, WEF. The head of programming at CTV, she's WEF. Academia, I researched a half a dozen universities. UBC, McGill, infested. Their boards of this and boards of that. McGill actually has a program that's a precursor, sort of, to the World Economic Forum's Young Global Leaders Program. Brenda Lucky, she was head of the RCMP commissioner during 2022 when the ruckus was on in Ottawa. Same deal. Justice Marie-Josée Hogue, who just finished the foreign interference inquiry and said that our spook agency, CSIS, got it all wrong and that really Trudeau's hair's good and everything. Yeah, she's WEF, Young Global Leaders Program graduate, as well as just about being a family member. But anyways, provincially, the premiers, Yukon, BC, Manitoba, Ontario, and Susan Holt, recently elected down east. Yeah, they're all WEF members. And let's wrap it up with because I could go on for a long, long time here. And let's wrap it up with the WEF Psych Department and the study and application of behavioral science. How the behavioral insight teams' nudge units work to influence our perceptions and actions. It's quite interesting. And we have one in Ottawa. Yes, we do. The team leader is Sasha Tregaboff, a Young Global Leaders Program graduate and WEF member. You can find that at canada.ca, the website, the BIT. Don't be confused by the business investment team smokescreen. But anyways. Now, somebody here is going to say in the comments, well, so what? They're all just WEF members. It's a benevolent outfit. No, they're not. That one world governance thing doesn't cause you any cause for concern. How about the Sustainable Development Goals? Read right in, it's stated right in the World Economic Forum Sustainable Development Goals. Conventional farming is not sustainable, and alternative protein sources are a must. And then we have Agenda 2030, which has been sped up to Agenda 2025. Hi, Mark Carney. But back to the WEF. Well, he is WEF. He's a 5-star general in the WEF. The Millennium Project, mass migration, digital IDs and CBDCs. Yeah, the World Economic Forum, they're not the good guys.